Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for all your prayers and all your support. We would not be able to do what we're doing on campus without you guys.
Yeah, we just want to say hi and thank you guys again for all of your support and your prayers, and we are just so blessed by you, and we just want to say thank you again so much. We are doing this video to show you all of our highlights we have been able to do in this ministry thus far in the school year, and one of the ways we do that is Instagram, and we would love for you guys to follow us at Chi Alpha USF, and we want to show you some of those right now. The first thing we did in the fall was we had all of our student leaders and our staff over at our house, and this year's our biggest group of leaders, our student leaders and our staff, and we are just so thankful for each and every one of them and their hearts for God and USF and the students there, and it was such a great weekend to come together and dream about the school year. The first event we were able to do this fall was our Pizza Taste-Off event, and this was really cool. We had over 250 students come out and join us. We had a lot of new freshmen come out, and we're still seeing the fruit from this event, which is really cool.
If you guys can remember with me, back in the fall, Florida and some of the Caribbean islands were really affected by Hurricane Irma and all the different hurricanes that hit us during this season. Because of that, we partnered with an organization called Urban Strategies, where we actually, with USF students, packaged an entire airport hangar full of supplies for people that are in need in Puerto Rico.
Heading into the holidays, we had our International Thanksgiving, and we invited a bunch of students from USF that live all over the world and from so many different backgrounds, and they were able to join us in the holiday of Thanksgiving, and we were able to share why we as Christians are thankful, and it was such a cool opportunity just to have a meal with them and just spend time with them.
To finish out our fall semester, we know that we wanted to have some type of party, so we decided on a Christmas party, but we wanted to be intentional and also having baptisms. And again, God surprised us in bringing us over 80 students to our event, and they were not just from USF. They again were international students from all over the world. So what was beautiful about that is that they got to witness people being baptized for the first time in their life. And at this Christmas party, they not only learned about Christmas, but they saw 5 of our students proclaiming their faith for Christ and being baptized. And it was just an amazing way to end up the semester, and it gave us momentum towards the spring. Right after we finished our Christmas party, we took a group of students to Southeast Salt. And literally right after we got back from Tennessee, we have hit the ground running. We have seen growth in our worship nights on Thursdays. Our life groups on Monday and Tuesdays have been growing. And we just recently finished our International Valentine's Day Gala, where we got to again share with students from all over the world the true message of the gospel. We got to share love, we got to share truth, we got to feed them, and it was just so amazing to spend that time with them. And so the reason that we're also making this video is just to look towards the future and to share our hearts with you guys. There are 2 things that have been on our hearts. The first is that we are Chi Alpha missionaries to the University of South Florida. And in order for us to be on campus, we are required to raise a budget. Up to this point, we have seen so much blessings from everybody that has supported us, and the way that God has used and stretched the money to be able to do all these things we just talked about. But the truth is that we are still $1,600 short from reaching our budget. And the only way we can do that is with your help. If you are watching this video and you are already a monthly supporter, thank you so much for everything that you do for us, and not just for us, but for this campus and for the world. If you're watching this video and you are not yet a monthly supporter, I would encourage you, please consider this. Consider investing into this fertile ground. We know that God wants to do so much, not just with our students here locally, but at a global level. The second way that you can partner with us and help us in this process is we have a spring break trip coming up. We are planning to take our students to Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech Chi Alpha is one of the largest and healthiest growing Chi Alphas in the nation. The reason we're taking them there is to be intentional. We want to be able to equip, train, and resource our current leaders and our future leaders. The total cost for this trip is around $285 per person. So if you consider it in your heart to maybe possibly donate and sponsor a student to go, we would greatly appreciate it. Or maybe you're saying, I don't have that amount. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. and you would consider maybe giving a donation to offset that trip, you can donate right here at our missionary account, and you can just state, this is why I'm donating. And finally, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you so much for the support that you show me and Haley. I believe that our college campuses are breeding grounds for our future leaders and world changers. And you have the ability to invest and be able to share the gospel, not just at a local level, but again, at a global level. So thank you so much for everything you do. We hope to see you guys soon.